But again, welcome to the Temple of Mystical Truth broadcast brought to you by Power to Create. Again, I am Reverend Zanetta or Z, and I will be channeling today's message. And today's service is entitled Allow the Healing. All right, so it is 11:11, so let's go ahead and get started. So for today's service lineup, it's going to be very direct and to the point. So we are going to have our alignment prayer. We're going to discuss a topic, and then we are going to do the meditation involving that topic, and then we're going to do an attunement prayer. So let's go ahead and begin the spiritual fun. Beginning with the prayer for alignment, we give thanks that we have the opportunity to begin anew each moment that we remain in this physical plane. And as we are given that opportunity, we allow ourselves to truly receive the infinite blessings that we are deserving of and truly entitled to. Again, we give thanks that we are allowing ourselves to be healed on universal levels. We allow it to be so, and so it is. Okay, so topic discussion. So we're talking about allowing the healing today. So I want to touch on 3 different points that are really going to help you allow that healing on a deeper level, on a more whole level. So first we're going to talk about cord cutting. So in regards to this, I'm not going to teach you how to do the action of cord cutting or really go into depth in that direction. But I am going to talk about the importance of really allowing your energy to be yours and really finding times to energetically cut off all of the outward attachments that others have to you that may actually be draining you unconsciously. Really just allowing yourself to be free of any kind of energetic attachment or cord being connected directly to you. And as you do, send their energy back to them, having the most pure intention as source transmute it to love and allows it to really bring healing to them as well. And then as you welcome your energy back to you, knowing that all you have to do is allow source to really set a purpose in accordance with what you're asking for. And that energy coming back to you will give you more vigor, give you more energy, and really allow you to be more in alignment with yourself. So especially if you are a person who interacts with a lot of people throughout the day, throughout the week, it's really important for you to take that time for yourself to completely detach in whatever way feels comfortable or resonates with you. And really just cutting all of those cords, all of those attachments, and knowing that by you cutting those attachments, you're able to really come back to yourself and know what your spirit needs, know what your energy is craving, rather than having all of these connections to other people's energy and what they want and what they're craving. So really just knowing that by you cutting the cords, it's not going to, do anything to hinder a relationship. It's really going to allow you to become more of yourself. That way you can have a better relationship because you're in alignment with the truth that people need you to show up as. And then next, we're going to talk about your signal, whatever it is that you are broadcasting out to the universe, to the psychic dimension that is calling for manifestation of the physical. So this is going to be primarily your thoughts, because if you allow a thought to take you down a rabbit hole, in that rabbit hole process, there's a thought that triggers another thought. And if you allow yourself to have a downward spiral emotion with that thought, it's easier to vibrate on a lower frequency. And then you're falling lower and lower and lower. And then by the time you know it, you're at the bottom and you can't see the light. You're not able to see anything that could save you, anything that could help you. So just knowing that if you're sending out that signal to the universe that you are helpless, that you don't deserve to have, life abundantly and a life of prosperity and a life of true health and true wealth, well-being and true love, then that's what you're sending out. But if you are saying, okay, there is a reason why a situation is happening to me. I'm not exactly sure the reason, but I know that the universe would never let me down. I know that the universe would never fail me. I know that supreme intelligence would never leave me to struggle, to be alone, to be down in the depths of despair. So truly just knowing and acknowledging that you are sending out the signal. If you are sending out that you are open to receiving help on a universal level, then that's what will come for you. But if you are sending out that you're helpless, you're not worthy, you're weak, you're vulnerable, you're sad, then more of that sadness, more of that weakness, more of those low vibrating emotions and feelings and thoughts are going to be attracted to you. It's just how the universe is set up. And, just knowing that even if you can't see it in front of your physical eyes now, keep focusing on it with your mind. Keep changing your mind to focus on what it is that you want your life to consist of. Because the longer you allow yourself to be sad, the longer that sadness is going to be your life. But as you change your mind and reprogram your thoughts by taking them one at a time to say, no, I am able to get through this situation. I am worthy to get to the next level where I don't have to worry about anything. I don't have to be afraid of anything. I'm worthy of taking the next step in true self-confidence that is fulfilling because it is a true connection to one. It's a true connection to the creative intelligence, the higher mind that is truly directing all of the good things that happen in your life. And as you truly allow these good things to happen and allow your mind to focus on the good things or focus on the new opportunities that are possible from the ashes of what has burned, you're able to truly see interdimensionally. And in seeing interdimensionally, you're able to truly bring whatever support you need from the unseen to your physical dimension. It means if you are determined to have your life change from the cycle of repetitive mediocrity, then now's the time to change your mind. Now's the time to change your thoughts. And as you change your thoughts, you're able to be more set up for this next point that I'm going to hit, which is universal link. Although we may not always realize it, due to the ego and due to the feeding of the ego that supports the false idea that we are all separate entities existing in the same dimension. But no, we are all of one. We are all reflections of each other in some way or another. And we are truly always and always have been connected to supreme mind, to higher mind, to the oneness within us, the universal link that created us. The universal link that created us, and not only created us, but left a part of itself within us for us to always have connection to our creator as the creation. For us to always be able to align to the true frequency and accept and allow any healing to truly impact your life, truly impact your psychic reality, and then from there, your physical reality. because there's a lot of things that, we all have to get out of our head. A lot of things that, are kind of commonplace now, but are truly detrimental to what it is we're trying to do here. So knowing that the only reason we don't feel well, the only reason we don't feel like we have our needs met, the only reason we don't feel adequately loved or able to give love is because we are denying the universal link. And if we deny the universal link, we feel separate. We feel like we're one of many, one of the many fish in the sea, one of the many stars in the sky. But the truth is that we are a living embodiment of Source, and we are meant to be connected to Source always, because Source will always provide our needs. Source will always provide our wants and desires. Source will always answer our prayers immediately, whether we see it then or not. So just being mindful and not having thoughts of lack, thoughts of scarcity, thoughts of less than, any thoughts that bring you down and don't make you feel like the ultimate, supreme, important child of the universe that you truly are, that's denying your link to Source. That's denying your true connection to Source. So, allowing yourself to know that by you cutting your cords, that's going to allow you to truly know what energy is yours and what energy is from your external environment. And that will also help you weed your garden and know who needs to stay and who needs to be plucked. From there, once you know what energy is yours and what is not yours, you can truly focus on the signal that you're emitting to the universe. Are you emitting positive frequencies to attract positive situations to you in the physical? Or are you emitting negative and less than frequencies and attracting those in a repetitive cycle? And then from there, knowing that the truth of who you are is in your universal link to Source. And in allowing yourself to be completely linked to Source and allowing Source to continually flow through you, you will never have sickness. You will never have heartbreak. You will never have feelings of uncertainty, feelings of not being secure in your life, because you are meant to be secure. You're meant to be taken care of. And you are meant to have all of the things that you want. So be careful what you ask for. So now that we have done our topic discussion, let's keep moving on. Okay, so for today's meditation segment, it is the Allow the Healing meditation. And this isn't going to be like some of the previous meditations that we've done. This is actually going to be an activation meditation. So I'm going to explain it a little bit here. So, as I said, we are a part of Source, and Source has left itself within us to always have a way to connect with Source and have a self-sustaining Source battery within ourselves. So in that, we are going to focus on really just allowing the healing in any aspect of life that it may be needed in, whether it be, as we said, physical, emotional, spiritual, mental, whatever healing that is calling to you right now that needs alignment, that needs attunement, that needs to be repurposed for good, for benefit. That's what we're going to do. So we're going to set the intention of the inhale, and this is only going to go on for a few minutes. But for the inhale, we are going to breathe in the healing energy that is all around us in the air that we breathe. And with the exhale, we are going to send that energy to our active healing center within the core of our being, and really allow it to be further activated to where we are able to truly submit to the universe and what the universe has intended for our lives in these moments now. So let's go ahead and take a few minutes to truly activate the healing center within us. A few more breaths here. And still just allowing yourself to be relaxed and knowing that you always have access to this healing ability, to this healing power. All you have to do is allow it to flow, allow the frequency to penetrate your being, allowing yourself to be supported on universal levels. And as you go through this week, truly just allowing yourself to know that if you feel off balance or out of alignment, just observe how you are blocking the universal link and universal frequency from source. And in that, just allowing yourself to completely submit and know that divine will is perfect will. And as we come back to this moment in our body, just knowing that this is only the beginning, this is only an intentional meditation to truly open up and activate and allow that healing to truly occur. All right, now it is time to attune as usual before we begin this week after service. So for today, I will go ahead and begin this attunement prayer. We give thanks that we are actively being healed by Source. We give thanks that we are actively being healed and led by Higher Mind. We give thanks that we are being provided for in each moment. All we have to do is simply allow it. Simply relinquish control of the ego to the higher and highest mind. Allowing the higher mind to truly lead us to the path that is the best for us. And again, we give thanks that we are open to submitting to universal divine will, and that we are truly allowing divine will to guide us and support us every moment of every day. For all of this, we give thanks, and so it is. I hope you've truly enjoyed today's service. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And may you remain blessed, remain at peace, and know that anything can be healed, and that all you have to do is allow it to be healed. So I'm sending you all the love, and I hope you have an amazingly blessed week. Peace and love to you.